So this is the love meditation. And just as we do with all other, just bringing that awareness into the body, just beginning to notice you here in this moment. And just noticing those physical sensations, the where you are touching either the mat, or your zafu, the bed, couch, wherever you are, and just settling into this. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the face, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the whole head now and upper body, allowing it just to rest comfortably wherever it is. Relaxing the arms and hands and legs. And just allowing yourself to be here in this moment. Letting go of today. Letting go of things to come and just allowing yourself to just be right here, right now. Now just bringing a gentle smile to your face, just allowing a gentle smile to rest on your face. And bringing some awareness into that smile. Maybe allowing a memory of something happy, something that made you smile. It could be as simple as getting a cup of coffee from your loved one or a colleague this morning. Or maybe a joke. And just allowing that smile and the awareness of smile to rest within you. Just noticing where in the body this smile connects with. Just noticing how this smile feels. How it feels to smile. And then just letting that smile rest and bringing that awareness back into the body. Just noticing yourself just for a few more moments. Now this practice of love, well, love is an acronym. And the L stands for listen. And that's just listening to the dialogue that's going in your mind when you have had a particular circumstance arise. Now often when we've reacted badly to a situation or reacted badly to a person, quite often a lot of the inner dialogue is a lot worse than the way in which you've reacted, and we tend to continue that inner dialogue on for so much longer than is probably necessary. And the L, this listen, is just listening to the words that you're using. Now these words, maybe it's the words you used when you were speaking to someone, or maybe it's the words that you were using when you were speaking to yourself. Just becoming aware without trying to change them, without trying to control them or really engage with them in any way. This is just listening like a tourist would. Like a tourist watching out over the bay. You're just going to observe and listen to the dialogue. And then the O is to observe. And this is trying to bring the awareness away from the thoughts, away from the dialogue that's going on in your mind, and down into the body. And observe what sensations have arisen in the body because of this circumstance, because of this reaction. And V is to verify, and this is just to ask yourself, or self-inquiry. Know these questions of why and how and when. And the E is to embrace, and that's beginning to embrace the situation and literally embrace ourselves. Just filling ourselves with compassion and kindness. And taking the time to touch into or lean into this suffering with compassion. Now please bring to mind a circumstance. Now, this was recently when you may have judged yourself or someone else harshly. Now, not the most difficult thing that you've had to deal with over the last day, but just in the last 24 hours, you may have been frustrated or irritated with yourself or someone else. And you may realise that you've reacted in some way. I just want you to spend a few moments now just bringing to mind this circumstance. What happened? Who was it with? When was it? And really bringing this circumstance to mind. Now, if you're having troubles trying to remember a particular circumstance, I'd recommend just pausing just for a few moments now, pausing this recording and coming back to this meditation. For those that have, just allowing this circumstance, this situation to rest in the mind. And move the awareness from this engaging feeling that you may be touching into now as you're bringing this circumstance, this situation to mind, to one of just listening, like you'd listen to a car or a plane as it passes you by. You're aware of the event without being involved with it. Try and listen to the words that you're saying. This ability to understand the circumstance without the engagement. Just knowing you've reacted and listening to the dialogue that may start playing within your mind and allowing that to be. You aren't trying to change anything, you're just listening. The words that you're using or used. Just acknowledging that something's happened and you've reacted. Now see if we can move this awareness of the dialogue down into the body, away from this mind chatter. Noticing how the body feels in this situation. And observe what you can, how the body is feeling. What sensations are arising without the mind trying to tell you that's stress, that's anxiety, that's frustration. Allow the body to speak. What can you notice? What sensations are arising from you? See if you can observe again where these sensations are arising from in particular. Where within the body is alive to this circumstance. This beginning to understand the situation from that of the body. Or even trying to really narrow down into the body, finding where maybe it's the stomach, maybe it's the shoulders, maybe it's in the jaw or the hands or back. Where in the body can you feel this change, this reaction, this circumstance? And now we begin to verify with a very gentle attachment. Why do I feel like this? Where has this arisen from? Is it a culmination of difficult circumstances that have happened, or is this a standalone event that's occurred? What can you notice? Is there a sense of letting either you or someone else down? And why did you judge yourself so harshly? What were you afraid was going to happen? Even use the body as a natural guide for your answers. And then asking, what can I do to help? What do I need? What can or needs to change? Or maybe it's just the realization that you can't change what's happened. And you need to begin to let go of whatever is ruminating in the mind. And now we picture ourselves stood in front of ourselves, holding out extended arms, just welcoming a loving embrace from you. And as you welcome your loving embrace, you just listen and sense what you need to start telling yourself through your thoughts, through circumstances like this that arise, through situations like this. Maybe you just need to be told that it's okay. Or I just need to let go of this thing that I cannot change. Or maybe it's I'm sorry, or I love you. Or it's okay, my love, there is nothing to be afraid of. I send nothing but love and kindness to yourself. Just tell yourself everything is okay. Be patient, and I love you. By offering yourself compassion, it becomes easier to then offer compassion to someone else. And now, just as we begin to bring this practice to a close, I just wanted to offer a short quote by one of my personal favourites by a lady called Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. Now, the most beautiful people we've known are those that have known defeat, that have known suffering, that have known struggle, have known loss and have found their way out of the depths. These persons have an appreciation, a sensitivity and an understanding of life that fills them with compassion, gentleness, and deep loving concern. Beautiful people do not just happen. And now just opening up back into the body again. Noticing those sensations of you, the physical sensations of you and the mat or the bed or the zafu or the couch, wherever you are. Noticing those feet on the floor. Noticing the back, noticing the elbows and the hands. And then when you're ready, allowing your eyes to open. Noticing the world that's around you, the tastes in your mouth and smells. And then for those that are lying down, just taking their time to get up. And use this practice throughout your day. Listen to the dialogue that you keep telling yourself. Observe the way the body is reacting to it. Know and notice this change. And just gently inquiring into the body. And verify why. Where has this happened? Why have I reacted in this way? And then give that reaction the embrace that it needs. Bring nothing but love and kindness into that situation. And go on enjoying the rest of your day.